I gotta be careful going through there with that beehive. Ah! I'm so out of breath. Just brought a wheelbarrow from all the way down there. For reference of how much work this is going to be, this is one wheelbarrow. Just wheelbarrow, wheelbarrow, wheelbarrow. Raise this up. Have this over here lower. Nice berm.
So me and Matt, we decided to hang out today. Once I finally got back from work and had some time off. And now we're just vibing. Actually, you already have footage of the berm, right?
Kinda. What we're doing, I might as well just explain it. Widening this a bunch because we used to come here and it was like a literal U-turn and you lost pretty much all your momentum. But now that we got the whoops there, we're gonna try to come in wider and have like a more, what's the word? Consistent turn. And so we have some more speed for that whoops. Which the whoops are probably gonna turn into rollers. We were just talking. You'll be hitting whoops one day, Dom. It's not that hard. It's just I feel like it would freak you out.
Probably, especially if I'm not used to it.
But you see, that's a whole wheelbarrow and I barely did anything. Look at this. All this stuff.
Dirt.
So easy to pick up. But yeah, I'm just widening this stuff a little bit. Dang, what the heck? Okay. I'm just widening this stuff a little bit so we can come in for a wider turn. It's just ugly. I don't think it's ugly. I think that looks cool.
I think it's ugly.
They're so tall compared to us. But I want to leave some of that because that's pretty cool. I don't know, it looks like corn. Don't think it looks like cordyceps.
Yeah,
whoa.
I think it's the cordyceps version of corn because it's like gross and disgusting. Look at it.
Thank you, Dom. I'm putting Dom to some manual labor. If you can kind of see, the reason I'm making it so small is, like I said, I just want to get the layout down and then I can make it more extravagant after. The plan is if I get a bunch of material here, I can drag it out and kind of have this whole thing an angle. Even if I were to literally fill in from here to here, like it would be an angle like that, and that would still be a lot better for turning on and stuff. One day I would like to have it like an actual big berm, but it's a process. Because this is all hand tools. This is all hand tools. We got no machinery out here. Whoa.
I'm getting some angles.
The rakes.
I'm experimenting with some interesting angles.
That's good. Says I don't care about the rocks. Cares about the rocks. But you guys see what I'm starting to say? You see where I'm getting at though? Like this is starting to turn into a berm. Even this within itself is a little berm. And that's the whole reason why some people might ask, oh, why don't you do a bunch of wheelbarrows here, make it super tall, and then work like that? The whole reason I'm working like this is because when I have it spread out like this, even though it's much smaller, it's at least rideable. So we can get out here and ride it. Whereas if I put 15 wheelbarrows right here, I was just telling Dom this, we would just have a lump and it wouldn't really be like a berm. Whereas this is literally a little berm.
It's a crazy little off.
Well, no. We're very far from completed. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna hurt so bad. Yes, but dude, this is the meta. I'm telling you, this is the meta. Look at
Far.
Like,
Yeah.
the cross hatching.
Yeah.
I come in this way, right? And then I come in this way. And I hit it like this. And if I just do this a bunch, the camera's not going to pick it up, Dom. But take a look at how much we've done.
No, I see what you say.
Dude, this is the berm. Look at it. But yeah, there's this really cool tree that grew like an arch. So I figure we're going to go under that, like in there or something, and then come out over on the other side. We'll take a walk over there. But you can see this is where we were turning. So we got a pretty decent amount done. we'll just head over to this other side so you can see what I'm talking about. So that tree is about where this weird sand patch is, right about here. And like I said, we came out like right there. So we're about halfway to where I want to come out. And then that whole side is pretty much done other than widening it and just grooming it up a bunch. But I want to come out about right here. And this is super thick. I don't know if you guys can kind of see how thick that is in there, but that's all big bush. The reason I want to come out here is because we got this kind of support thing for the hydro here. That wouldn't feel too good hitting that. So I want to come out a decent away from that. Maybe one day when we're more ambitious, we can go around it just to get a much wider turn. And then we got to start working on this other side. And then we'll have like a full loop. But I guess I should kind of explain that because I don't think I've ever properly explained it in a video. So I'm starting to wonder, what if we come in here, build a little berm, maybe go off the edge or something. But instead of going back that way where we came, I'm just trying to go up over through this stuff because I don't want head-on collisions on this thing when we get a bunch of bikes on here. It'd be nice to build another line through this thick stuff. This stuff is crazy though. I have no idea how we're going to clear this. We're chipping away at it and there's definitely progress being made, but the vision is large. Kind of what I was talking about. As soon as you ride over these roots and stuff a lot, even though this was pretty well in the ground, it just kind of beats it up after riding over it, and then you just come in and you can just pull it right out. Alright, so just the other day I was talking about how I gotta go in through all this super thick stuff and somehow meet up. So we're gonna try to chip away at a little bit more of this today. Just try to get a little bit of progress down when we can. Like I said, I've been so dang busy. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of come in here. So I gotta go pretty much straight. Okay, well. I just wish I could capture how thick this was actually in here. This is all trees and stuff, like little saplings. Whoa. This is definitely not what this thing was intended for, but it works pretty well. You can kind of see what I was talking about, how thick this is. Like sapling, 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 sapling. It's just, especially once you get in there, the whole thing, like look at that, that's crazy. The whole thing. Yeah, I've just been cutting away and it still doesn't really make too much of a difference yet. So I got to get rid of some of these saplings so I can get in deeper. There's so many bees in there. There might be a bee nest nearby, to be honest. I hope I didn't just disturb a nest or anything. Ah! Or a hive, what am I saying? I don't even know if you guys can see it though. They're everywhere right there. I'll be a little careful with that spot then. I just gotta be careful I don't stir up their thing they're doing over there. I like bees. So you gotta just work around these little saplings and then I can come back in with the saw. I'm gonna start up here and just have to do layers. Dang, okay. I don't know why I'm throwing it all here, because I'm gonna eventually come out of that spot. I should be throwing this somewhere else. Man, this little China saw honestly makes this light work. Oh, that's a big ass bee. Ah. But look at that, we're getting somewhere. Once I link these two spots, we'll have a whole nother line to take. You can already start to see the arch of the tree there. So I gotta just keep going in that direction. Look at this, we're making so much progress. As I'm getting hit in the head by all these branches. But dang, this is crazy. And look at this huge rock there. This is gonna be so scenic. Oh, look at that. Just handfuls. It's like jungle in here though. The majority of that's head trimmer. Until I gotta bring the saw back out. Get all this stuff. Is that a stump? No, that's just a bunch of dirt that we could turn into a jump. Whoa, we're stuck. Get off. I'm just getting bit up. I'm just swinging this thing. Oh, this is crazy. We literally already met up almost. So that means other than widening and maybe reshaping and stuff, adding a turn or whatever, this side is basically like the foundation's laid over there. But look at this, guys. Oh, this is so sick. We got like a little cave here, like a cliff, and there's like a little cave in it. It's not like a cave, but you know what I mean. And then we got like these huge boulders. This is gonna be so scenic. This is gonna be so sick. Oh, there's like a huge stump here. Oh my goodness, this might be a complication. I think we're gonna have to make a jump over this stump. I think I might get rid of the smaller arch, keep the bigger one because it's way taller. Oh, there's huge stumps. These things are gonna be so heavy. We'll figure this out. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come out here another time, groom this up a little bit, get rid of this last few feet to connect it out to where we had it before, and should be pretty nice. Well, today I'm gonna be trying to deal with some of this brush in here because this is so thick and crazy. It's all throughout under this stuff too. I should be able to get through this today, but we'll see. Because this is a lot of work and it's super hot out. So I guess what I'll try to do is just thin this out a little more, just so I can actually get in here with some better tools and stuff. So I'll just lightly go over it a bunch of times and just do layers as I was doing before. Yeah, like look at this, guys. This is crazy how thick this is. Oh, look at how far I just sunk down. What the heck? How am I even going to clear this? So yeah, like we're literally kind of through. This is just going to take a bunch of work getting all this stuff. But yeah, we're pretty much through. I just got to get through this, and then it will connect this side to that side. I think I am gonna eventually need to cut the arch that goes lower, because one is like 1.5 feet, 2 feet taller than the other one. So unless I dig away a lot at the ground, which I don't know if I want to do even, because this is like a natural berm here. This has a slant to it, this whole turn. I might need to take one of the arches out, unfortunately, because I like the way it looks with both of them. It's like tangled. You guys might be able to see this better now. Over there where we were riding before is now connected to where I was just clearing the other day. So once I finish up a little more in here, I should be able to ride through this no problem. I mean, you'd be able to get through it right now, but I want to clean it up still, because it's still a lot of brush on the ground and stuff. This is so cool. It sucks to see it go, but I kind of have to, unfortunately. All right, so that should be a lot better. I just got to get a little bit more of this stuff over there. I'll clear a little bit more of this just so I can get riding through it. And then within the next couple of days, I'll maybe come out and see how it feels going over it a few times. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this for today. We got these two parts connected, widened this out a little bit, kind of started grooming the ground. Eventually it'll all be like this, just like it kind of is over there in spots. Some major progress today. And eventually I want to clear out some of this stuff so you can kind of see those caves and stuff in there, because that's really cool. A few minutes today. This is my only day off in a little while, so I wanted to kind of see if I can fit under that arch or if I'm going to need to prop it up. I'm wondering if I'm going to need to prop it up. I'm just going through this slow so I can talk. Oh yeah, no, that's like plenty of room, isn't it? Like even if I stand. Oh yeah, we don't even get close to that. Okay, so I'll ride through this a few times, just try to tear up the ground just a little bit, and then see where I need to widen it out so it flows a little better. I'm gonna go back up this way. Oh, we'll try hitting this this berm, coming a little wider. A lot with turning sharp. Whoa. Yeah, this definitely all needs to come out a few feet more. We're not even going to be coming back this way. I'm just trying to tear up the ground a little bit while it's all wet. That's a little better. More of this needs to come out. 100% more of this needs to come out so you can flow out of there a little straighter. But yeah, we'll do a few more laps and then oh, all those bees. Woo! Yeah, see, there's like a little beehive there or something. Whoa, I gotta be careful going through there with that beehive. Ah! Woo! I just got stung, for real. Motherfucker. Damn, I actually just got stung in the back of the neck. Oh, man, that stung. I got stung in the back of the neck and the shoulder. Ah. and neck just freaking sting. Yeah, whatever it is, they don't like that. That might even be little hornets, I don't know. That hurts way more than a bee. Oh, okay, well yeah, like I said, I was only gonna come out for a few laps anyways. I'm not even hitting the full track, I'm just hitting like a tiny section of it. Until I get that section sorted out with the bees, or the hornets, whatever they are. I don't know, I'm gonna need to think about something. Because obviously I don't want to just like destroy their hive. That wouldn't be very cool, but yeah, I got stung in the shoulder and the back of the neck. There's so many over there. Well, sorry for pissing you guys off, whatever the heck you are, but dang. I'm just out for a little trail ride. I just wanted to say something. My neck is still stinging like crazy. Ah! Oh, I have huge welts on the back. Yeah, I think that was a wasp. As you all know, I've been like super busy, haven't been making many videos or whatever, but I'm trying to work on a TM22 video. Putting a lot of rounds through it, just trying to get like a database of information for you guys so I can give you the best possible video. In 2-3 weeks, I'm going to be working a little less. The hour is going to cut down at work, so that should give me more time to work on YouTube stuff. I'm hoping to get some more dirt biking videos out, maybe some more gun videos if I can, in the fall time, because that's a nice time to film. Yeah, I'm really trying to hit that new watch time requirement for the monetization, because like, I don't do it for money obviously, but it would be nice to have a little bit of monetization for all the work that I put into these videos, and be able to just have a little bit of money coming from these videos still to give to friends and whatnot that help out recording and all that. So I do want to thank everybody that's been staying with the channel even though it's been slower. It's really cool to see a lot of people still there. I mean, there's been a lot of loss of subscribers since I haven't posted, because I didn't post for like 7 months in that spot there, which I understand. No hard feelings. You gotta go somewhere else for content. But I am really thankful for everybody that's been staying, and I do want to pick back up on the videos. It's just been so hard with how busy I've been.